Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King. So we're about to go into the shack on top of the Waterfall Cave mountain thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get to do a voice. He's got a beard, so check these bags by the way, because they have, well, Seed of Agility, which is cool. And holy water. We're gonna use the seeds we've got though, and I would strongly suggest use them on your main guy. You'll get way more of these later. I mean, it's not. All right. And now to talk. I don't think there's anything else in here, right? All right, here we go.
Well, I don't get visitors all the way up here. Well, now that you're here, maybe I could ask you a little favor. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so clean out your ears and get listening. If you go outside and look at the view from the top of the mountain, you should be able to spot a tree with red leaves. I had a bit of a kip there when I was out the other day, and it seems I left my tool bag behind. I don't expect you to do this for free, of course. I'll be able to give you a small reward. I'll be waiting here in my hut for you to bring it back. Try not to take too long.
Well, that's gratitude for you. Alright, so let's go look at this tree he's talking about. And then we'll get there. Okay. So this little area over here is where the view is. No! Random encounter! A cedar and a lips. Let's smash them good. Yeah, take that. Get it? Yeah! Hooray! Okay. Well, no level up or anything. Like I said, level ups are gonna come really fast here. And okay, so we look, and well, there it is. You see, it's right above my head. Well, right above my head now. Okay, it's pretty easy to get to. But what you want to do is you want to go back the way that you came, and get on the other side of the river. Actually, there's a path that goes just right past it, but no slimes. That's not a problem. And just fair warning, the enemies are going to get a little tougher. They'll go up like one level at enemy. So we'll see we'll see more unicorns, and well, that actually is the main thing we're going to have to worry about. Not because they're a huge problem, but because if we get 4 at once, we might be in trouble. That actually happened to me in my practice file. I had to kill like 2 of them and run. Anywho. So we'll be doing this. We're going to go get this guy's cool tool bag and bring it back to him. Partially so that we can level. But and of course slimes are not a problem. Although it's a little discouraging that it still takes us 2 attacks to kill them. So but that will change pretty quickly. I mean, we're right on the edge of killing them with 1 hit. In fact, sometimes we can. Whoa, little burp there or something. Whatever. Hiccup. Yeah, I got the hiccups. Ugh. Okay, and you see this little guy up on the hill here? He is not a random encounter monster. He actually is a slime knight. And you're going to see monsters like that kind of all over the map that aren't random encounter monsters. You need to avoid them like the plague at this point in the game. Later, we'll be running after them and finding them and seeking them out for, you know, a specific reason, but and I'm not getting into that right now. Actually, we'll be doing that reasonably early in the game comparatively, because I really like the benefits of doing that. So, but there are a couple things. There are a couple things that I have a way lower or way higher on my priority list than a lot of players of this game, and a lot of walkthroughs of this game. So there'll be some things that will be kind of stretching our credibility to, well, yeah, see, four unicorns, okay. This might be an issue. We've got enough healing stuff. I mean, we've got to try it, because if we try to run from 4 of them, we'll probably get blocked. Because if you try to flee, they can block you, and then they get a free series of attacks. So, it's best in a situation like this to take out as many as you can before you absolutely have to run. At least that's my opinion. So anyway, yeah, like I said, there'll be some things that we'll be, you know, we'll be doing a little earlier than most people would. So, yeah, I don't know about most people, but again, a little. At some point, I will probably actually be ordering the strategy guide for this game. Because it is invaluable. I mean, if you can... Seriously, it's worth going online and spending the $8 or $10 or whatever for the strategy guide for this game if you're going to play this game all the way through. And you're like me, where you really have to do everything. Mainly because what I'm finding is that the internet sources for some of the item manipulation in this game, which we'll talk about later, are really poor. So... But, anyway. Well, we got through that, so... And that'll be some pretty sweet experience. Yeah, 20 experience is a world of experience at this point in the game. Alright. And we got a heal spell. Awesome! That'll help. And we have no magic points right now because we haven't slept at the inn or anything. Alright, so now that Yangus is fully healed, we will be on our way to the red tree. See, there it is again. We can see it in the distance. And see, this is the path. And actually, I think if what you do is, if when you leave the town, you take an immediate left, that's the path you get on. Like, there's a fork to the left, and I think it takes you to here. I can't swear to that, though. I'm just going straight from the Waterfall Cave. So. And this would be the point, too, where you could really maybe use your Chimera Wing, because the way that thing works is, you use it as an item, it asks you where you want to go to, and then it lets you fly instantaneously back to the opening of, like, whatever town. So if you got out here and you got the tool bag and you didn't think you could make it back, it would be a good time to use that item. I think we're going to be in really good shape, so I'm not too worried about it. This is what I was worried about, though, hitting stuff here. Satyr and Unicorns again. I don't know if they're bunny corns or unicorns. I like unicorn because, like, it's just B in front of unicorn. But, and it doesn't sound like bunny, which makes it funnier or punnier. I don't, oh my god, I'm so lost. I'm lost in a world of weird anime-style RPGing. Oh my god, I'm just so happy to be back making videos. Alright. Because at this point, assuming that there isn't a huge technical problem with this series of videos, it's been like 4 days or something since I posted. So. And I hate that. Because there's nothing worse than, like, having an LP here. At least you know what, at least I got to the end of the series I was working on before I did that. Because there's nothing worse than, like, having an LP here in the middle of an LP just, like, stop posting videos. Alright, so there's the tool bag. So now we'll go back. There's nothing else for us to do over here. Trust me. If there was, I'd let you know. Okay. Slimes. And we still can't kill them with one hit. So sad. Yay! There we go. Alright, forward, people. Forward, I say. Wait, don't I say that all the time? Isn't that becoming one of my things? It's not funny, I should knock it off. You're like, onward, forward. It's just like the thing it's the thing I say when I don't know what to say. Sorry, so how's everybody's holiday? Assuming you're of a cultural group that, you know, celebrates a holiday in December. I don't know that. I mean, I don't think that Jehovah's Witnesses celebrate holidays. I'm not sure. If you're a Jehovah's Witness and you do, let me know. I don't know. I have limited experience with the Jehovah's Witnesses. But obviously the world's a big place, and these videos can reach theoretically anybody. So if you did not celebrate a holiday, I hope you had a good, I hope you're having a good December. And if you're in a place in the world that uses a different calendar, no, now I'm getting ridiculous. I'm sorry. Anyway, actually, I don't know if that's ridiculous or not. What do I know? I've never been out of the States, people. So it shows what kind of world traveler I am. But I've been most of a lot of places in the United States. So I'm a good domestic traveler. Anywho, enough about me. Eventually I will start eliminating attacks, like when they get really repetitive, but at this point in the game, number one, the chance that we're going to level up is pretty high. So we might as well watch for that. And number two, we're not really familiar as far as LP-wise. I don't know if you've played the hell out of this game in the past, you're pretty familiar with it. But we're not very familiar with the battle stuff, so we're going to keep watching for that. Thirdly, we haven't really exhausted. We're not even an hour into this game. We haven't really exhausted the possibilities of what we're doing. So anyway, so back to the Waterfall Cave with us. I actually could have cut cross country, but I was a little worried with it getting darker that we would have to go back into town. Because in case I didn't mention this, the enemies are stronger at night. Like, you'll hit stronger enemies, and you'll hit far more of them. So. But like in this area, I mean, what's the difference if we hit, 5 lips or 2? It's really not a big deal. I mean, I guess 5 of anything attacking all one character could really do some damage. But, at this point in the game, there is a little bit of luck in just us not getting in a situation where we will get murdered. So yeah, that guy's still around here, so hug this lake. Because if you get close enough to him, he will start chasing you. He's pretty slow, he probably won't catch you, but if you just get turned around or something and he runs up on you, I think he'll kill you at this point. And he's not a very strong enemy. I actually just defeated him as part of the side thing that you do in my other file, but... Alright, level 4. This is going to be important. Okay, so he gets skill points. And so now, when we go up levels, we'll get skill points and we can add them to these things. And scythes, or scythes, for Yengus is a pretty safe bet. Hammers or clubs or whatever. Oh, we get a leather hat too, that'll be awesome. And his humanity, because humanity will allow him to get spells like heal and things like that. So. And each of them will have like 4 weapons and then an extra... obviously there's space for 2 more characters. There are going to be 2 more characters in this game. I'm sorry to bust that up for you if you didn't know that. But they'll all have different 5th sections. Like, they'll all have weapons. And the weapons will differ. But they'll all have... And, like, our main character, it's Courage. Is his extra category. And for Yengus, it's Humanity. And we'll talk about characters later. I'm not gonna harp on that. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. Any more than I already have. So, yeah. Well, we killed that slime with 1 hit. That was nice. There we go. See, this is what we should be doing. And the slimes are defeated! Yay! 3 gold coins. It's a miracle, I say. A miracle. Alright. So in we go. Our task is completed.
Ah, you found it. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one. This is definitely my tool bag. Thanks, I suppose I'd better give you that reward I promised. Hey, you there. That little mouse you've got there is no normal mouse. It's your pet, is it? Right? Here, have this cheese as your reward.
Cheese? Switch places 8 pieces of plain cheese in the bag. Oh, that's horrible.
It may just be plain old cheese, but that mouse of yours is sure to like it. I could be wrong, but try giving it some next time you got yourself into a fight with some monsters. You never know what might happen. Anyway, that's enough noise out of me. Thanks again for bringing my bag back.
Alright, so that's it for that guy. So now we're going to head out. We're going to start walking back towards the town. If we hit level 4 for Switch on our way back there, then we'll just warp back to the town. That's all I really want to get done in this video. Well, actually, before I quit playing. We'll warp back to town and we'll save. So. Alright. Candy cats. And they're too stunned to move. Now that'll happen. And that's, again, another standard RPG thing. Like, the enemies get the first strike. The enemies are too stunned to move. Alright. Hit them. Hit them hard. No, not bad. Didn't do any damage either. We're gonna get out of this scot-free. Oh, we did. Wow, nice. That cat attacked twice and still didn't hit us. Okay, here we go. Level 4. Yay! So yeah, we get some stat bonuses. We get a new spell, Squelch, which cures poison. 2 skill points. And see, courage. I think everybody might have fisticuffs as a... We're going to want to put it into swords for our main character for a little bit. But eventually we're going to want to hit boomerang really heavy. Courage and boomerang are both going to be the kind of things. Inevitably, you're going to want to hit swords really hard too. I'll explain that a little later on. Oh, Drakes. Well, we can't cut this out because we haven't even seen these yet. These are also another staple of the old Dragon Warrior game. I remember these. They're surprisingly not hard in this game. So, we don't really have to worry about them. I mean, they're going to do things like 1 point of damage. And as long as that cat keeps walking his face, we don't have to worry about that. Watching his face, we don't have to worry about that either. Okay. Meow! Oh, probably shouldn't be imitating things in the game. So yeah, so after this, there really won't be a lot for us to do running around here. What we'll do is go investigate the Waterfall Cave a little bit. We'll have to do some leveling and gold gathering. So, ooh, a bandit's grass skirt. Oh, we'll put that into a bag too. I think Yangus is already wearing that. So. Alright, so if we use a Chimera Wing, this is what happens. We can select where we want to go. Fairbury is the only place we can select. But it'll do this. You can see we like fly. And it'll drop you off right at the point where you would enter. So now we can go into town. Alright, so all that's left is saving at the inn and the church. So we'll be doing both of those because we haven't really yet, so... And then, like I said, we'll be shutting the video down, and I'll see you in our next installment, which will be fine. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. You must be exhausted. Okay. And at night, you don't have an option for staying at the inn. You can only stay until morning. Wait, what's this? Trode's working on something. Or hitting somebody with a hammer. I wonder what he's doing. The plot thickens. We're gonna see that scene a couple times, so... It'll be a little while before we discover. All questions will be answered in this LP, I promise. Well, all questions that are answerable will be answered in this LP. So, as much as that was a great point to shut down this video, I think we're gonna run up to the church and then shut down the video proper, as Yangus would say. Except he'd say it a little less, I don't know. He has a rougher accent than that. Again, I think we've talked about this in the past. I don't have any kind of comprehension of the differentiation between like British accents. Just like all Southern accents aren't the same. Like not all Southern accents are drawl. So. All right, and so yeah, he'll like again we'll go to confession, and really, breaking the fourth wall here. It'll ask what our memory card is, which obviously it has to do. And then, when we're done, it'll ask whether or not we want to continue our game, and if we say no, it'll take us out to the main screen, and we can just load another game if we want, which I think is really handy. So, that's enough of me blah blah blahing about, and I will talk to you guys later when we do this again. So, thanks for watching, and until then, bye everybody.